Action baseball here in the Roanoke Valley as the Red Sox and the Hillcats become the second game in all of minor league baseball to get started today. Only one game has gotten started earlier in minor league baseball. But we are set for the series finale. It's time for today's starting lineups, brought to you by Creekmore Law Firm, providing creative counsel for creative clients. Stop by their office located at 318 North Main Street in Blacksburg, or call them 540-443-9350. We'll start with the visitors, the Lynchburg Hillcats, who are 35-39 in the season. They've won the first two games of the series and are 2-2 in the second half. Leading off is the left fielder, Levon Washington. Clint Frazier back second. He'll play center field with Bradley Zimmer, the DH, batting third. Leading up is the first baseman, Nelly Rodriguez. Paul Hendricks bats fifth. He'll play third base, with Mike Happy, the right fielder, batting sixth. Batting seventh is the catcher, Eric Haas. Yoxian Medina is the second baseman, batting eighth, with Ivan Castillo, the shortstop, batting ninth. Again for Lynchburg, it's Washington, Frazier, and Zimmer. Rodriguez, Hendricks, and Pappy. Haas, Medina, and Castillo with left-hander Luis Lugo on the mound. He's 4-6 with a 5.22 ERA. Now for the homestanding Salem Red Sox, 40-35 on the season, 2-3 in the second half. They have dropped their last three games though. They lead things off with the center fielder, Derek Miller. Zue Lin bats second. He'll play shortstop with Wendell Rijo, the second baseman, batting third. Leading up is the left fielder, Yoelan Cersei. Mario Martinez back in the lineup. He'll play first base at bat fifth, with Kevin Heller swinging sixth and playing right field. Batting seventh, back in third base, Jordan Betts. Jordan Weems is the catcher. He'll bat eighth, with Zach Kapstein, the designated hitter, batting ninth. Again for Salem, it's Miller, Lin, and Rijo. Cersei, Martinez, and Heller. Betts, Weems, and Kapstein with right-hander Everett Wilkerson the mound. He's 4-0 in the season with a 1.93 ERA. On this camp day at Lewis Gale Field, about 600, 700 youngsters have made their way to Lewis Gale Field, and we are set for morning baseball here. The Red Sox and the Hillcats. Salem has had success in morning games so far this year. In games played under the sunshine, they are 9-5, including 6-3 at home. Wilkerson's ready, so is Levon Washington batting for the left side. Wilkerson turns and throws the first pitch of the game. It's a fastball down and outside for ball one. We are underway at 11:05 a.m. It is 75 degrees and mostly cloudy but dry overhead. 1-0 from Wilkerson is a fastball riding high. 2 balls in, no strikes. 75 degrees at 11:05. Time and temperature is brought to you by Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream. Visit them today at the Valley View Mall in Rome. 2-0, that's a high strike, 2-1. They're open 10 to 9 Monday through Saturday and 12 to 6 on Sundays. And as yours truly just found out, they're open for morning games in Salem here at the ballpark. 2-1 from the righty, Wilkerson to Washington. He swings and tomahawks it back towards us, and that's going to go over our heads. Down is 2-2. Washington making his first appearance of the series, spelling Luigi Rodriguez, the league leader in home runs, with an off day today. 2-2. And a swing and a rocket out to right field, tailing away from Heller. It'll get down for a base hit and roll up against the wall. And a couple hops. Washington around first, heading for second, and he's there standing with a leadoff double. So that's how things get started today. A double to the wall by Washington against right-hander Aaron Wilkerson. Wilkerson's last start started with an extra base hit against him as well. It was a leadoff triple by Frederick's Josh Hart, but Wilkerson bounced back to retire the next 8 in that game. Gave up another run in the third inning, and then set down 10 of the next 11 batters before giving up back-to-back hits in the 7th. He went 6+ innings that day, got the win in Salem's 6-3 victory, giving up 3 runs on 7 hits with 5 strikeouts and no walks. Brady deals with Clint Frazier, still looking for his first hit of the series. He's 0 for 5. And the pitch is a fastball downstairs, 1-0. Today's defensive alignment for the Red Sox is brought to you by Ideal Cabinets Design Studio. Check out their kitchen and bath design showroom located at the Townside Festival Shopping Center, 3727 Franklin Road in Roanoke, or online at idealcabinets.com. Get it to you after this 1-0 offering from Wilkerson to Frazier. And it's a high fastball that's checked on and not swung on by base umpire Tucker Beneville as he puts out the safe sign. Home plate umpire Skylar Sharon asks for the appeal. In the outfield, Yoelan Cersei has left field under control with Derek Miller at center and Kevin Heller in right field. Wilkerson glancing back to second, and his 2-0 is swung on and lifted down the right field line. Long run for Heller and for Martinez, the first baseman, up against the tarp. It bounces out of play. 2-1 now. Mario Martinez is back at first base today with Wendell Rijo at second. Zhu Weilin at short and Jordan Betts the third baseman. Jordan Weems gets the start behind the dish for Aaron Wilkerson, who's making his 11th appearance for the Red Sox since being called up on May 4th. This is his 8th start. He's a perfect 4-0 in the season with a 1.93 earned run average. He's given up 12 runs, 10 earned, in 46 2/3 innings. Of just 29 base hits. Frazier ahead of the count, 2 balls and 1 strike though as the pitch comes in. And a breaking ball hammered foul up into the stands. And this will sail under the general admission seats, evening the count at 2-2. Wilkerson has faced Lynchburg once this season, was game 2 of a doubleheader back on June 9th. Salem eventually won the game in extra innings 3-2, but in that game, he went 5 innings, allowed 2 runs, 1 earned on just 2 base hits, walking 1 and striking out 3. 2-2 on Frazier with Washington off of second, just underway. And Frazier fouls another one off to the right side. Wilkerson has walked just 8 batters in 46 2/3 innings this season. That goes against 52 strikeouts. He has struck out at least 5 batters in all but 3 appearances this season, and 2 of those appearances were out of the bullpen. So all but 1 start, 6 of 7, he struck out at least 5. Looking for the K here on the 2-2. It's a slider, missing inside, full count now. Frazier yesterday walked twice. He also laid down a sacrifice bunt, so officially in 4 plate appearances, was only 0 for 1. A full count here, and Wilkerson with a couple of long at-bats. 3-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss on the high fastball up and out of the zone. Frazier chased ball 4, and that's the first strikeout of the day for Aaron Wilkerson. So 1 down, runner at first, just underway here in Salem. If you're just joining us, the Red Sox and the Hillcats. Lynchburg won the first 2 games of the series, 10-6 and 3-1. So that brings in Bradley Zimmer, who won the game for Lynchburg back on Sunday afternoon with his go-ahead grand slam, part of a 6-run 9th inning. Look back to second for Wilkerson, and the first pitch is a changeup down the way. 1-0 to the left-handed hitter Zimmer, who backed up his 2-for-4 grand slam performance on Sunday by going 0 for 3 yesterday, but driving in the game-winning run with a sacrifice fly in the 8th inning. Pitch is down and away. 2 balls and no strike. Wilkerson falling behind a couple batters early here. Zimmer hitting .300 on the season, 10 home runs and 32 batted in. And he'll get an early chat from Zhu Weilin coming in from shortstop. Hillcats are the Advanced A affiliate of the Cleveland Indians, and Zimmer is the number 2 of prospects in their system. Left-handed hitter has been stroking the ball well all season. He's second in the league in homers with 10 behind his teammate Luigi Rodriguez, who has 11. 2-0 offering. And there's a fastball. It's somewhere, apparently outside. 3-0. So Wilkerson, who's usually very efficient with his pitches and in great control, not so much early on today. This is his first appearance in a day game this season, starting at 11:05 a.m. Look to second, and now the 3-0. And that's down and away, ball 4. So Zimmer walks on 4 pitches. And Wilkerson, who issues just his 9th walk, will have to deal with first and second 1 outs. The Hillcats have struggled in day games this season. In fact, in 4 games that have started at 11 a.m., they have scored only 7 runs on 11 hits. And they've also committed 7 errors. And this is an even tougher situation than usual for your typical 11 a.m. game. Obviously, the team has to get here around 8 or 9 a.m., but Lynchburg, when they play the Red Sox, is in a commuter series. They don't do this where they stay overnight here in Salem. They have to drive all the way back to Lynchburg after last night's game. They didn't leave until about 10:30. Got back around midnight, then had to hop right back on the bus this morning at 8 a.m. 2 on, 1 out. The pitch to Nelly Rodriguez is a strike to the knee. He's 0-1. But it's baseball. And eventually, once the game gets flowing, you forget that it says 11:13 a.m. on the clock outside. Kevin Burke with you from Lewis Gale Field. Thanks for tuning in to Red Sox baseball. Being 76 of 140 this season. Finale of this 3-game series and the 6-game homestand. Spin and throw to second. And back in there safely is Levon Washington. Already 17 pitches in the inning for Aaron Wilkerson. And only 1 has been put into play. It's a double by Washington as in second. Frazier struck out and Zimmer walked. Now it's 0-1 on Rodriguez, who leads the league in RBIs with 54. Right-handed slugger, the 0-1. It's cut on a miss. There's the slider for the first time today. And Rodriguez was out in front of it, 0-2. Wilkerson, 6'3", 200 pounds. He is from Hewitt, Texas. 26-year-old, just turned 26 about a month ago on May 24th. Repertoire includes a fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. 0-2 kick and fire. And that curveball has been slow in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rodriguez yesterday had a 3-hit game, including a double, and he scored a pair of runs to increase his average to 278. He also has 9 home runs. This Lynchburg team leads the league in just basically every power category, including 54 home runs. They had 4 here on Sunday. 1-2. That fastball bounces in the dirt. Weems knocks it down. It trickles a bit up the first base line, but no advance for either runner. Nelly Rodriguez has loved the Red Sox this season. He's loved the majority of teams, but primarily Salem. That's mainly a Lynchburg thing altogether, but he has 11 hits in 9 games against the Red Sox. He scored 6 runs, and he's driven in 8. Overall, a .324 batting average against the Red Sox with 5 extra base hits. The good news is that he struck out 10 times. Wilkerson looking for another K here with 2 on and 1 down. 2-2 from the righty. Fastball up, full count.
Come on!
3 straight 3-ball counts from Wilkerson. And Lynchburg, usually one of the most aggressive teams in the league, is rather patient to get things started here today. No score, we're in the top of the first. No Cats with 2 on and 1 out. Wilkerson working through a uncharacteristically rough first inning. Still hasn't allowed a run though. Get out of it on 1 pitch. Here it is, and a swing and a miss with a fastball up around the letters. And Rodriguez strikes out for the league-leading 82nd time. 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring in Paul Hendricks. Lynchburg, as we said, they are a power-hitting team. They are 5th in the league in hitting at 252. But lead the league in doubles with 144, 5 more than Salem. They have the most triples with 23, 1 more than Salem. And have 54 home runs, which is 12 more than Carolina. So they lead the league in extra base hits. They lead the league in runs scored with 340 over 75 games. But they don't lead the league in hits because they strike out a ton. Here's Hendricks now, right-handed hitter, and he cuts and misses in the first pitch fastball down and away. Strike 1. Lynchburg has struck out 590 times this season. You can add in 2 more. It's 592 now. The next closest is Winston-Salem, hitting 529 strikeouts. But Lynchburg as a team is slugging about 400. And the next closest there is Carolina at 377. So they are far and away the best power-hitting team in the circuit. Wilkerson trying to shut them down this morning. 0-1 pitch to Hendricks. And a swing and a lazy fly out to right center field. Miller looking up into the overcast sky. The center fielder coming sprinting into his left. He makes the catch. So leadoff double never advances. 3 straight guys don't make contact. 2 strikeouts, a walk in the inning, and no runs. No runs, a hit, a walk.